शुक्लांबरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये। वागीशाद्या समरस सर्वार्थानां उपक्रमेण नत्वा कृतकृत्यास्य भूतं नमामि गजाननम्। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुसाक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। योनित्यमच्युतपदाम्बुजयुग्मरुग्मव्यामोहतस्थितराणि तृणाय मेने अस्मद्गुरोः भगवतोऽस्य दैवेकसिन्धोः रामानुजस्य चरणं शरणं प्रपद्ये। यस्य स्मरणमात्रेण द्वैतवासना प्रमुच्यते बोधात्मकाय तस्मै भगवते श्रीरमणस्य हृदाकाशे सदाभान्तं शान्तमानन्दरूपिणं ज्ञानवानमहं वन्दे सद्गुरुं श्रीसत्यसायिनं मन्त्रयामिनं। दोद्भुतयुक्ता चतुर्दशपरिकमणिमयीलक्ष्माणां ददानास्तेनैकेन दत्तं सतमनिर्भुतं पुस्तकं चापरेण भासा कुन्देन्दु शङ्खस्फटिकमणिनिभा भासमाना समाना सा मे वाग्देवतेयं निवसतुवदने सर्वदा सुप्रसन्ना। कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरमारुह्य कविता शाखा वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलम्। गोष्पदीकृतवारीशमशकीकृतराक्षसं रामायण महामाला रत्नमन्दे अनिलात्मजम् अञ्जनानन्दनं वीरं जानकीशोकनाशनं कवीशमक्षहन्तारं वन्दे लङ्काभयङ्करम्। उल्लङ्घ्य सिन्धो सलिलं सलिलमेशोकवन्यं जनकात्मजाया आदाय तेनैव ददाह लङ्कां नमामि तं प्राञ्जलिराञ्जनेयम्। आञ्जनेयमतिपाटलाननं काञ्चनाद्रिकमणीयविग्रहं पारिजाततरुमूलवासिनं भावयामि पवमाननन्दनं। यत्र यत्र रघुनाथकीर्तनं तत्र तत्र कृतमस्तकाञ्जलिं बाष्पवारि परिपूर्णलोचनं मारुतिं नमत राक्षसान्तकम्। मनोजवं मारुतितुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि। वेदवेद्ये परे वंशजाते दशरथात्मजे वेदप्राचीन सदासीत् साक्षात् रामायणात्मना। रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेदसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताया पतये नमः। वैदेही सहितं समुद्रमतले हैमे महामण्डपे मध्ये पुष्पकवासने मणिमये वीरासने सुसितमग्रे वाचयति प्रपञ्चनसुते तत्त्वं मुनिभ्यः परं व्याख्यान्तं भरतादिविपरिवृतं रामं भजे श्यामळम्। वामे भूमिसुता परश्चन्मान् पश्चात् सुमित्रासुतः शत्रुघ्नो भरतश्च पार्श्वदलयोः वायुवादुकोणेषु च सुग्रीवश्च विभीषणश्च युवराट् तारासुतो जाम्बवान् मध्ये नीलसरोजकोमलरुचिं रामं भजे श्यामळम्। जानकीकान्तस्मरणं आञ्जनेय स्वामी की जय। ये तत्ते सर्वमाज्ञातं यथा दत्तेन पृच्छतः अहं चैव हि रामश्च सुग्रीवं शरणं गतौ। हे Hanuman, because you asked, I've told you everything in detail. Rama and myself have both come seeking Sugriva's refuge. Sugrivam Sharanam Gatau. We have come into the Sharana of Sugriva, the refuge of Sugriva. Then Lakshmana tells Hanuman, येष दत्त्वा च वित्तानि प्राप्य चानुत्तमं यशः लोकनाथः पुरा भूत्वा सुग्रीवं नाथमिच्छति। येष, this person, this Rama, दत्त्वा च वित्तानि प्राप्य च अनुत्तमं यशः, gave away all his wealth and acquired extraordinary fame as a result of it. He has always only given. He has never taken. He has never received. He is only bestowed. But today, Lokanatha Pura Bhutva. Previously, he was Lokanatha. He was the Lord of the universe. Previously. Innikinna. Today, Sugrivam Nathamichati. Today, he wants Sugriva to be his Natha, to be his protector. He has come seeking Sugriva, the protector. Sugrivam Natham Ichati. He wants to make Sugriva his lord. He wants to make Sugriva his protector. Abdinne, Lakshmana is saying, with great grief in his heart, he is explaining this to Hanuman. Kalam abdi aiditulya. Time has reversed. And he who was Lokanatha Pura Bhutva, having been the Lokanatha previously, Having been the Lord of the universe previously, today Sugrivam Natham Ichyati. He was the Natha then. Today he wants somebody to be his Natha. Nathana, Lord, Master, Protector. Previously he himself was the protector of the world. Today he wants a protector. Today he wants Sugriva. Sugrivam Nathamichati Pita Yasya Pura Hyasi Sharanya Dharmavatsalaha Tasya Putra Sharanyascha Sugrivam Sharanangataha. He whose father was once the protector of Dharma and the refuge of all, that person is now seeking Sugriva's protection. He who was the shelter, the refuge of all, now seeks Sugriva's refuge. Sarvalokasya Dharmatma Sharanya Sharanam Pura Gururme Ragavasoyam Sugrivam Sharanam Gataha. Sarvalokasya Dharmatma Sharanya. Sarvalokasya Sharanya. He was Pura previously, earlier. Sarvalokasya Sharanam. Sharanyaha. He was the protector of the entire world. The world came into his refuge so that they could be protected. Whether it was Vishwamitra, whether it was Ahalya, whether it was all the rishis of Dandakaranya, does not matter who it was, everybody came and sought his protection and received it from him. Appearpata, my Dharmatma, the most embodiment of, the great embodiment of Dharma, my brother Rama. Gururme, my Guru, my elder brother. Guru, hungra Shabdatukku, father, elder brother. Teacher, ellame. All those things are included in it. And as far as Lakshmana is concerned, Rama is all of that. Gururme Ragavaha Soyam Sugrivam Sharanam Gataha. That Rama, who has always given refuge to everybody, is now seeking Sugriva's refuge, has come into Sugriva's refuge. Yasya prasade satatam praside yurimaha prajaha saramo vanarendrasya prasadam abhikankshate. Yasya prasade, by whose grace, satatam, always, prasideyur ima prajaha, the people will always be pleased that they have received his grace. Such a Rama, Saha, Ramaha, the same Rama, Vanarendrasya prasadam abhikankshate. He has come today expecting, desiring the grace of the Vanara Raja Sugriva. At one point in time, people were vying with each other to receive the grace of this Rama, and they counted themselves most fortunate, felt themselves most blessed to have received his grace. And today, Rama is seeking Sugriva's grace. Rama has come, abhikankshate, is desiring, is seeking the favor of Sugriva. Yena sarva gunopetaha pruthivyam sarva parthivaha manita satatam rajnya sada dasharatena vai tasyayam purvajah putra trishu lokeshu vishrutaha sugrivam vanarendrantu ramaha sharanamagataha. He who is famous in all the three worlds, trishu lokeshu vishrutaha, he who is famous in all the three worlds. Sarva gunopetaka, who is endowed with all good virtues. Prithvivyam sarva parthivaga, he who is sada satatam manitaka, he who is honored, respected by the kings of all the lands, of all the worlds. And he whom was well regarded by Dasharatha, that same Rama, who was unceasingly honored by everybody previously, the same Rama has today sought Sugriva as his refuge. Sugrivam vanarendrantu Rama sharanamagataha evam bruvanam saumitrim karunam sa ashrupatanam hanuman pratyuvachedam vakyam vakya visharadaha. Shoka vibhute rametu shokarte sharanangate kartum arhati Sugrivaga prasadam sakha yutavaihi. Since Rama has come seeking Sugriva's refuge, since Rama is overwhelmed in sorrow Sugriva should be favorable to him. Sugriva should help him. Abdinna Lakshmana, in sorrowful voice, tears flowing down his eyes, says to Hanuman. Naturally, Lakshmana is distraught that such a situation should have come to his brother. He who did not seek anybody's help, even when 14,000 Rakshasas came, he did not seek even Lakshmana's help. He said, don't worry, I will deal with it all on my own. Abadin, he did not even want Lakshmana's help. Peyarpata Ramar, that extraordinary being, such a person like Rama, is now going and asking a monkey, a dispossessed monkey, a deposed monkey for help. Abadina, naturally, it is very painful to Lakshmana. Lakshmana is not able to take it easily. Adanala, Ashrupatanam, Sashrupatanam, Kanlen Tanya Kodradam. His eyes are filled with tears. Sashrulochanam, Evam Bruvanam Saumitrim Karunam Sa Ashrupatanam, tears falling down from his eyes. He is saying these words to Hanuman. Abdin or Gattam in Valmiki presents it very poignantly and piteously. Various Aume and Ichana Madri. What makes us sad, Abdina? A simple statement does not make us sad when you add a lot of adjectives to it. When you add a lot of drama and emotions to it, it makes it even more pitiable and piteous. Rama wants Sugriva's help. Matter of fact, very clinical it is. Rama wants Sugriva's help. Can Sugriva help him? No, finish. Abdillah. That Rama who has never sought help from anybody. That Rama who was well regarded by everybody, all the kings. That Rama whose grace was ardently sought after by even the rishis. That Rama who is famous in all the three worlds. That Rama who only gave and never took. That Rama who was the protector of all the worlds. That Rama who was the refuge of all the worlds is today seeking Sugriva's refuge. Is seeking Sugriva's refuge. That Sacharama is seeking Sugriva's refuge. Sacharama is seeking Sugriva's build up. It becomes really very powerfully built up and say, alas, that Sacharama should seek the help of Sugriva. Until then, even we didn't realize it. Rhetoric. This is called in literary, the literary circles in that particular thing, in that aspect. It is called rhetoric. Rule of three. You say the same thing 3 times in different ways, in the same. The gravity of it comes in. Lakshmana is presenting it. And that is true from Lakshmana's point of view because Lakshmana feels it that way. Some other elder brother wants to seek somebody else's help, that is fine. My elder brother wants to seek somebody's help, it is painful to Lakshmana. Anna, such a situation has come through, and what does Ramayana teach us from this also? No man is an island. No man is an island. If you remain as an island, it will be I-land. I-land is I, where only the Ahankara is. Ego land, I don't know. I don't seek anybody's help. I am independent. I will not take anybody. Who are you? Time will reverse everything. And even to reject help from somebody is ahankara. Even that is ego. A lot of people they hesitate to ask for help. Rama is teaching us, don't hesitate to ask for help. Seek help. Somehow we will ourselves, even if it takes another 66,000 years, we will search and find Sita. Let us seek help. The seeking help is something that is natural. That is why we are a society. Otherwise, we do not need to live in a society. Independent, like tigers live in the forest. We are all solitary creatures. If they come together, they will fight. They will not assist each other. They will not help each other. They are not social creatures. They are only competitive creatures. They will roam around on their own. They will never seek help. That is ego. That is arrogance. That is also nothing but a mark of arrogance. Sakshat Bhagavan himself is willing to seek help. Bhagavan is saying to Sugriva, through Sugriva, Bhagavan is going to seek the help of all the monkeys. Monkeys and bears, vultures, everything is coming to give help to Rama. அப்போ என்ன அர்த்தம்? அதுக்காக இதான் சான்ஸ், ஐ வில் நாட் டூ எனிதிங், ஐ வில் கீப் ஆஸ்கிங் பீப்புள் அப்படின்னு இல்லை. தட் இஸ் நாட் தி இன்டர்பிரிட்டேஷன் தட் கம்ஸ் அவுட் ஆஃப் இட். ஓ குட், ஐ won't do anything, I will ask something from everybody. But do not hesitate to seek or accept help that is coming to us when it is necessary. To reject it also is a form of ahankara. ஏன்னா எல்லாம் யாருடைய ஸ்வரூபம்? Ultimately it is Bhagavan who is working in all the forms. No, I will not seek help. அப்படின்னா are you then denying seeking help from God himself? அப்போ if you want to help somebody and they reject you, how would it be for you? எப்பவுமே அதான் சொல்லுவேன். A lot of elderly people also, no, I've seen when people grow older and inevitably, invariably they become dependent on others. For little by little they start becoming dependent on others. Appo many such elderly people have told me, instead of living like this, I wish I could die when I'm still in the state. I'm still independent. I don't want to live up to becoming a burden on everybody. I wish I could pass away. I will say all these things. For all of them, I always counsel them only in one way. I say, don't be selfish. Don't be selfish. By serving you, your children will get great merit. By being of assistance to you, your children will earn punya. Don't deprive them of such merit. You are looking at it selfishly. I don't want to depend on others. But you are not looking at it from their point of view. Avard ஒரு chance கிடைக்குமோ? After all, we have only two parents now, mother and father தானே. If we cannot get the opportunity to serve them, அப்புறம் யாரை serve பண்ண போறோம்? So as parents, as elders, maybe your children are not around you, but others are around you, somebody else may be around you. But as elders, you should have the magnanimity in your heart to allow other people to get the benefits of service. So many people do service projects. Swami used to give so much importance to service. Go serve, etc. Or people do Annadanam, for instance. They cook food and give it to everybody. If everybody that you take food to rejects the food and says, sorry, I don't accept anything from anybody, then what will you do with all the food that you have made? Or are you giving it because they are all poor people? No such thing. We are not dumping it on somebody because they are incapable. We respect them also, but even more so because they are allowing us the great opportunity and the privilege of serving them. So we are grateful to them, are we not? What does Swami tell us? How does Swami say we should approach service? Swami says, be grateful to the people whom you are serving because they have given you that opportunity. If they don't give you the opportunity, what will you do? I don't need your service. What will you do? You service you want to do service, but nobody wants to take your service. Then you should be grateful to the people who are receiving your service. Like that, just as we are grateful to those who are receiving our service, we also, if possible, where necessary, give the opportunity to somebody else to serve also. I am not saying be lazy, don't do anything, get everybody else to do things. Not like that. But where it's necessary, Ramarku, it's necessity. There's a necessity here. And the necessity is you should not have a stubborn, egoistic, arrogant attitude. No, I will suffer but I will not take help. That's foolish. That is ego. It is not something noble. It is actually very low and egoistic. You should respect the other person as God. Daivam manusha rupena. The other person who is helping you is Sakshat Bhagavan himself. So do not deny Bhagavan's grace coming to you from various forms. எல்லாம் பகவத் ஸ்வரூபம். அத்தனை பேரும் பகவான் தானே நமக்கு அந்த when you are in need and somebody is there to help you, who is that person? It is Sakshat Bhagavan who has taken that form for your sake at that point in time. Will you reject Bhagavan who is coming? If Swami gave you a ring No, I don't accept anything from anybody. Sorry. If a Mahatma gives you a fruit as a prasadam, sorry, I cannot extend my hand like a beggar. Will you say that? Mahatma, Mahaprasadam, Mahaprasadam only. Just as you will extend your hand in front of a Mahapurusha or Mahatma and receive their vibhuti or kumkumam or fruit or what mantrakshata or whatever it is with reverence in your heart, like that, receive the help that you get from everybody also with reverence. Mahaprasadam adu. In order to establish that, inge itana periya dialogue varudhu. Sugrivam nadamichati, Sugrivam sharanangataha. Again and again and again it is repeated. There is nothing low, nothing inferior about this. Then that does it not mean that I am superior to another person? Can there be another dushtatanam than that, dauratmiyam than that? Can there be such a greater evil than to think I am better than somebody? Nobody is better than another person. Idan truth. Ellam equal na Bhagavad Swarupam. Everybody is God. Who is better than the other person? If you have God, if you are in a particular state in your life, and state in life doesn't only mean financially or otherwise. Even spiritually. If you are spiritually in a certain state, that does not make you better than anybody else. You are not better off than somebody else. Adukithan Swami would make a very funny story. The Satyasai Anandadayi book la funny story. And the author's mother will tell Swami, tell us something nice, Swami. Tell us something nice. Swami was very playful. Swami would give the highest upadesham, but he was also very playful. Swami said, upadesham, Cheri, I will tell you upadesham. Sit down. Eagerly, they thought Swami is giving a spiritual discourse and Allah. Swami said, it so happened one day, chinna katha, a small story. A sannyasi was going through a village. At the time he saw a farmer who was busy working in the field. He was plowing the field and sowing the seeds and doing all kinds of things, back-breaking work. The sannyasi was simply sitting there under a tree watching this man work and said, Jai Sannyas! Jai Sannyas! Victory to Sannyasa, Jai Sannyasa. Look how you are working like a dog. Jai Sannyasa. And then, after some time, this man finished up his work and his hut was nearby, house was nearby. He went to his house and his wife had boiled some warm water for him to have a nice bath. He bathed nicely in that warm water, got rid of all his pains. She had made nice food for him. So he sat down to eat that food when suddenly there was a crack of thunder and a downpour happened. And the poor sannyasi, hungry, cold, wet, under the tree, was shivering. And this man looked at him and said, Jai Grihastha, Jai Grihastha, Jai Grihastha. And the sannyasi mocked him and said, Jai Sannyasa, victory to Sannyasa. Now the man says, victory to household. You are in wet and in rain, you are caught out in the cold. I have had a nice hot bath. Now I am nicely eating chapati and some sabji. You are drenched. What does it mean? This fellow also does not have a choice. That fellow also does not have a choice. Bhagavan has kept each person in one way. If the sannyasi thinks he is better off than the grihastha, he is an idiot. Let him be whoever. A sannyasi who thinks I am better off than a grihastha is an idiot. A grihastha who thinks he is better off than a sannyasi is also an idiot. There is nobody better and nobody inferior. Ellam Bhagavan da. Everything is only Bhagavad Swarupam. Anta Ramamaya. Other than the person who is helping, the person who is seeking help, both are Arunachala Swarupam dare. He is not lesser and he is not more. The person who is helping is not bigger. And the other person is not a beggar. The person seeking help is not a beggar. And the person rendering help is not bigger. Everybody is only the form, the embodiment of the divine. அதனால தான் in order to highlight that truth இங்க, ஏன்னா what is going to happen அப்படின்னா Sugriva also is going to seek help from Rama. அப்ப என்னாச்சு, பரஸ்பரம் ஆயிடுத்தோ இல்லையோ. I am the only fellow who will help everybody அப்படிங்கிற அகங்காரமுக்கு ராமருக்கும் இடம் இல்லையே. Even Rama cannot have the ahankara that I don't need anybody ever அப்படின்னு சொல்ல முடியாது. Rama also needed help ஆயிடுத்து இல்லையா. He rendered help to everybody, but when the time comes, he also needed help. Even when he went to vanquish the demons who were giving trouble to Vishwamitra Maharshi, Rama went to help அப்படின்னு சொல்லலாமா? முடியாது, because Vishwamitra gave him so much in return. Without Vishwamitra giving, Rama got so many astras, shastras, bala, atibala vidya. Moreover, he took him to Mithilapuri, got him married to Sita Devi. Ithanayum pannadu Vishwamitra thane. Who is helping whom? Who is helping whom? Both are helping each other. Parasparam bhavayantaha nu Bhagavan chota in the Gita. Mutual. Do not become so isolated that you become an island. A land of ego. Ella Bhagavad Swarup. Understand, everything is God. அப்படிங்கிற ஒரு mighty lesson is what is contained in this little episode, where Lakshmana goes and presents Rama seeking help in such poignant terms, but nevertheless there is a deeper meaning to that. Idrisha buddhi sampanna jitakroda jitendriya drashtavya vanarendrena dishtya darshanamagata sahi rajya cha vibrashtah कृतवैरश्च वालिना कृतदारो वनेत्रस्थो भ्रात्रा विनिकृतो भृशं करिष्यति स साहाय्यं युवयोर्भास्करात्मजा सुग्रीवः सह च अस्माभिः सीतयाः परिमार्गणे. இப்போ now comes the greatness of Hanuman again. Once again greatness of Hanuman. என்ன ஆச்சு அப்படின்னா, லக்ஷ்மணா in very sad piteous tones told about Rama's plight இல்லையா. அப்போ சுக்ரீவம் சரணங்கதா, we have come seeking Sugriva's help அப்படின்னா உடனே ஹனுமானோட attitude, what is Hanuman's attitude? The moment somebody comes to seek help from us, what should our attitude be? Hanuman teaches us that lesson. உடனே அப்படியா, oh you need help is it? பார்க்கலாம், don't worry, we'll see. It should be okay. Get busy, but for your sake, we'll accommodate, don't worry. அப்படின்னு பண்ணப்படாதீங்க, டிராமா பண்ணப்படாது, பிகு பண்ணப்படாது. என்ன பண்ணணும் அதை? வாட் ஷுட் வி டு நவ? ஹனுமான் சேஸ், திஷ்ட்யா, பை கிரேட் குட் ஃபார்ச்சூன் அவர் கிங் சுக்ரீவா இஸ் ஏபிள் டு see people like you. ஏன்னா நீங்க எப்படி இருக்கேன்னா, ஈத்ரிஷா புத்தி சம்பன்னா, two people of such extraordinary intelligence like you. ஈத்ரிஷா புத்தி சம்பன்னா, people of intelligence. Jitakroda, those who have conquered their anger. Jitendriyaga, those who have conquered their senses. Drashtavya vanarendrena dishtya darshanamagataha. You have come to see Sugriva. This is Sugriva's great good fortune. எப்படி இருக்கு பார்த்தீங்களா? அது சும்மா சொல்லல. Hanuman is not simply saying it. Hanuman says it with valid reasons. He points out the great good qualities that are present in Rama and Lakshmana. He says, buddhi sampannaha, you are such intelligent people. Jitakrodaha, you have conquered your anger. Jitendriyaga, you are people who have conquered your senses. Such extraordinary Mahatmas. For our Sugriva to be able to see you, or rather for you to approach Sugriva, it is Sugriva's good fortune. Enna reason for that is sahi rajya pariprashtaka, he has been driven away from his kingdom. Krita vairascha valina, by his own elder brother Vali, because of the enmity that developed between them. Krita daro, his wife has been stolen away from him. Mane tyakto bratra vinikrito brisham, he has been thrown out into the forest, he is abandoned into the forest by his own brother, he is wandering around. But he needs your help. In the magnanimity. See the magnanimity of Hanuman. Rama and Lakshmana are in dire straits. They are seeking help. They are looking, it looks as though they are lower than Sugriva. At this point in time, the first thing that Hanuman tells them is, our king is very happy to meet you because I'm sure you will help him. He needs your help. You need his help. அப்படியே மறந்து போயிட்டார். He simply does not talk about Rama seeking Sugriva's help. Rather, he makes it out as though it is Sugriva who is seeking Rama's help. Sugriva never sent Hanuman saying, find out whether they can help us. All he said was, find out if they are not coming to beat us. Leah? The glory of Hanuman in every way. He is not looking down upon Rama Lakshmana because they are seeking help. Teaching us a lesson, when somebody seeks our help, how should we look upon them? My good fortune you came to me. My good fortune you came to me. Yeah, I remember still in Tiruvannamalai, when we were there in Tiruvannamalai before we came here, there was a time when I very desperately wanted to talk about Alvars and Alvar Pasurams. Something triggered within me. I really desperately wanted to speak about them as though it is a great service rendered to them. Or Asha, two people came and approached me. They are watching our Ramayanam every day. They come, Ganesh Mama and Jyoti Mami. Both of them, she is a dance teacher in Tiruvannamalai, an excellent teacher of dance. They came and suddenly they said, can you explain Tirupavai to us? Can you explain Tirupavai to us? When they said it to me, I was so thrilled. I had tears in my eyes and I said, thank God these people came. I was very happy every day from 2:30 or something, they would come regularly, we would sit and we would do Tirupavai. Pasarama, one by every Pasaram we were doing. All 30 we finished. I was very happy to do it. Because I was wanting to tell. So some urge was within me, I wanted to tell it as a service to the Alvars. And at that time when they came, I was so indebted to them. I was so pleased that they came because they gave me the opportunity to tell it. Yeah. I can never forget it. Why did they come? Divine prachodhananda. It is a divine inspiration that made them come and ask me for Tirupavai. It was not even Margazhi Masam, November or November. So what happens at that time now? It is not that I was doing them a favor by explaining Tirupavai to them. On the other hand, the way I looked at it was they were doing a favor to me. I still remember very clearly telling them, I had tears in my eyes when I said, now we are doing Ramayana. And so many of you, every day you all log in and show your faces to me, sit there and smile and respond, react to everything. Enna Anandam, it gives such great Ananda. I can never ever think that I am doing a favor to all of you. On the other hand, every day by giving your time to me, making sure that you come and show your faces to me, you are doing a great favor to me because I feel so happy to have rendered that kind of service to Ramayanam, to Valmiki, to Rama, to Bhagavan. Yeah. Nobody is doing anybody a favor. Nobody is greater than anybody else. They're all the same. Bhagavad Kainkaryam, Parasparam, each one is helping the other serve the Lord. And when we say even that is not appropriate, even that is not fully true, sir, we are not serving the Lord. He is serving himself through this name and form. It is he himself who is serving. We should never get the idea, I am doing something for somebody, I am doing a favor for somebody. Nobody is doing any favor for anybody. Ishvara is doing it. Hanuman shows us that lesson. Hanuman says, Sugriva is fortunate. Sugriva is blessed that you have come. You know, Lakshmana said, when they received his grace, they considered themselves fortunate. Such a person has come today seeking Sugriva's grace. Immediately, Hanuman turned it around and said, Sugriva is immensely fortunate that you have come to see him. Karishyati sasahayam, he will definitely help. Yuvayor Bhaskaratmajaha, that Bhaskaratmajaha, the son of the sun, son of the sun, no. Yeah, sun god udiya putran, Surya Putra, Sugriva is Surya Putra, Bhaskaratmajaha, he is the son of the sun, the son of the sun. Sun god sons Bhaskaratmajaha, Sugriva, Yuvayor Sahayam Karishyati, he will definitely help you. Sugriva Sahaja Asmabihi, and along with Sugriva, all of us also. Yedilanna Sitaya Parimargane, in the search for Sita, all of us, Sugriva included, all the monkeys, all of us will help. Do not worry, all of us will help. Abdinna Ityuktva Hanuman Slakshanam Madhuraya Gira. Hanuman spoke in these beautiful sweet words. Madhuraya Gira, sweet words. The vaartha eppadi irukna? Sweet voice, sweet words. Slakshanama irukam. Very praiseworthy words. Very honorable sentiments expressed. He has elevated them. Where they came feeling depressed that they are seeking someone's help, he made them feel honored by his words. Vartha irukku parugo. Swami always used to tell us that on the tip of the tongue is life and death. On the tip of the tongue is friendship and enmity. Vartha is very important. The way we speak is very important, because by using the wrong tone or the wrong words at the wrong moment, we can create a life and death scenario. We can turn friendship into enmity and enmity into friendship at the same time. But it is not simply a playing with words alone. Just because it's on the tip of the tongue, I'm very clever and skillful in using words, therefore I can play with it. That will become hollow, because ultimately where should the words come from? It should come from three places. It should come from the heart, it should be governed by the head, and it should be expressed through the throat. It should come from the heart also. Inge Hanuman's words lakshanama irukku solradhu kaaranam enna, madhurama irukku solradhu kaaranam enna, hridayathilendhu varthu. It is coming from the heart. Therefore it is evident, patent, that these words are genuine. They are not simply fillers. They are not simply words intended to make the other person feel better or feel good. Genuine concern, the genuine humility of Hanuman is presented here. In the end, by using these words, who shines? Hanuman shines again. By showing this behavior, it is Hanuman who is once again earning our praise. A great man is known by how he treats little men. A great man is known by how he treats little people. Little people na great person na. Little people here means those who are in unfortunate circumstances. When somebody is in an unfortunate situation, how you treat that person speaks more about you than it does about anything else. To insult somebody who is fallen, to strike somebody when they are down, it only reveals more about you than about anything else. On the other hand, when we are able to be magnanimous enough like Hanuman is, it elevates the glory of that person. Ityuktva Hanuman Slakshanam Madhuraya Gira Babashe Sadhu Gacchamaha Sugrivam iti Raghavam. Having spoken these words, he will say, alright, now let us go to Sugriva. Having said it, Evam Bruvantam Dharmatma Hanumantam Salakshmanaha Pratipujya Yata Nyayamidam Provacha Raghavam. So when Hanuman spoke these words, Lakshmana was delighted. He turned to Rama and he said, Anna, kapihi katyate krishto yathayam marutatmachaha krityavan sopi sampraptaha kritakrityosi Raghava. प्रसन्न मुखवर्णश्च व्यक्तं हृष्टश्च भाषते न अनृतं वक्ष्यते वीरो हनुमान् मारुतात्मजः. Lakshmana tells Rama, "Hey Raghava, this monkey who seems to be the son of Vayu appears very happy because we can see that from his words. And from what he has said, we can take it that our task has already been accomplished. Krita krityosi Raghava." By his words, we can understand that our task is already accomplished because ஏதோ நம்ம கரெக்டான காலத்துல வந்திருக்கோம். Because Sugriva also seems to want something from us. Looks like Sugriva also wants something from you. அதனால it is not that we alone have come seeking something. Looks like the party whom we have come seeking something also wants something from us. அப்போ ஒரு சந்தோஷம். Now Lakshmana is happy. அம்மாடா, Anna is not, doesn't have to seek. Anna can give and then receive. அப்படின்னு சந்தோஷம் வந்துட்டு. He is very happy. Anna is not in a position where he only has to receive. Anna can give and then receive. Lakshmana is happy. Rama onnume idalla. Rama is still quiet. He has not uttered anything. Lakshmana says, "Prasanna mukhavarnascha vyaktam hrishtascha bhashate." From his happy look on his face, from the cheer in his words, definitely he is happy that he has seen us. This is mukyam. This is important. If he is indifferent, you want some help, like that many people have come, okay, take the token and stand in the queue. Abdina. Adela, you've come, please come, I will take you immediately to Sugriva. Abdina, then enna artham Abdina? Oh, he is really happy. So we are not a burden to him. On the other hand, he is delighted that we have ippadi irkanuma. இது என்ன பாருங்க, what is important about it now? When somebody has come to seek something from us, we should make them feel so important. We should not make them feel insulted or slighted. On the other hand, we should make them feel important. I cannot state it or overstate it. I cannot overstate this because it's very important to me. Again and again I am repeating this because it is so important in our lives. We will always, at some point in time or the other, each one of us will face a situation where we need to help somebody. And sometimes that person who is seeking our help may even be a person who may have harmed us earlier, or who may have behaved in a not so nice manner with us earlier. When now they come seeking help, immediately there will rear within ourselves one ugly voice that says, that day you treated me like this, now today you have come to help. Okay, ask me help, is it? Even then, even at that time, if you convey that to them, you become prakritam, you become very normal. You're just another fellow. You're just another fellow. In the Bible, Jesus says, if you will love those who will love you, what is so great about it? Even sinners do that. If you are going to love those who love you, if you are going to be friends with those who are friends to you, what is so great about it? What is so special about it? Why should you call yourself my disciples? Because anybody will do that. When are you different? When you can love even those who hate you, then you are worthy of being my disciple. This is very important. In this we learn humility. In this we create an atmosphere of love. We create an atmosphere of harmony. We do not create an atmosphere of highs and lows, imbalances. Ella samamma balanced. The balance is not merely outside. The balance will happen inside us. That is even more important. We are not talking about merely some kind of a societal balance, a harmony in society. Not only that, it is more harmony within us. Hanuman has revealed it so beautifully. Hanuman is making us feel so happy. Hanuman is making us feel comforted. Hanuman is making us feel respected. Looks like our task is accomplished. We will certainly be able to find Sita. There is no doubt about it. Lakshmana tells Rama, Tatassa sumahapragyo Hanuman marutatmajaha jagamadayatau virau hari Rajaya Raghavahu. Hanuman immediately took Rama and Lakshmana to Sugriva. Sugriva is still called as Hari Raja. Hari na monkey. Hariraja, the king of monkeys. Even he is not really the king of monkeys. He was only a temporary king. Vali is the elder brother. Vali had been the king all along. In between, for a temporary period of time, Sugriva assumed the crown and sat on the throne. And then when Vali came, he kicked him out. But still, king in the Chodra. Now, if once you're a president of the United States, they'll always say Mr. President, Mr. President, Shulwalya. And the Madri Bodu. All the ex-presidents are also referred to as Mr. President. Like that, India, Hariraja, he was still called the king of monkeys. Again, to put into Porar, how did he took them? Nabhikshu Rupam Parityajya. He gave up his mendicant form. Vanar Rupamastitaha. He immediately came back to his original form of a monkey. Prishtamaropya Tauvirau. And the monkey form was not like our Tiruvannamalai monkeys, Kutti monkey illa, real monkey. Yeppadina Kapi Kunjaraha. He was a Kapi Kunjaraha. Kunjaraha na elephant in artham. Kapi na monkey in artham. This monkey elephant. Kapi Kunjaraha. Monkey elephant. Elephant monkey. Elephant like monkey. The monkey's size is like that of an elephant. There, but a Priya Rupam, he takes such a big form and he places Rama and Lakshmana on his back. Prishtamaropya. He makes them sit on his back, ride on his back. And from here, Jagama. He leaves from here. Santoshama, feeling very happy. Satu Vipulayasha Kapi Praviraha Pavanasutaha Krita Krityavat Prakrishtaha Girivara Muruvikramaha Prayatasma Shubhamadissaha Rama Lakshmanabhyam. Hanuman, Vipulayashaha, highly renowned Hanuman of extraordinary fame, the great hero amongst the monkeys, Kapi Praviraha, Pavanasutaha, the son of Vayu Bhagavan, Krita Krityavat Prakrishtaha, feeling very happy that he has performed the task that was assigned to him to perfection. Hanumanuக்கு எப்பவுமே ஒரு பியூட்டி ஒரு ஹனுமான்ல உண்டு. If Hanuman is ever given a task, Hanuman never stops with just the task that he has given. He accomplishes always more than what was given to him. What did Sugriva say? Go find out whether they are our enemies or not. He did not say anything else. After having found out that they are not enemies, he befriended them, made them feel honored, brought them to Sugriva so that Sugriva's troubles can be removed. Sugriva had not even dreamed that this will happen. He had not even dreamt that such a thing will happen. He had thought that, okay, we will get some news, some party. Okay, fine, let them be. Let we mind our business. They mind their business. Enough. He was thinking only to that extent. As long as they don't come to beat me, let them go their way. On the other hand, Sugriva doesn't stop there. Hanuman doesn't stop there. Yellu appadina ennenu vandu nikkaranu solluva illaya. Yellunna ennaya nikkarane Tamil la solluvom. Yellu means the sesame seeds. A person was asked to bring sesame seeds. He understood why the sesame seeds are asked. Therefore, he brought gingerly oil, sesame oil. He performs the task. What is he going to do with it? Vettinduvanna kattindu vandutane nu solluva. Nuru pazhamai solluva. Vettinduvanna kattindu vandutane. Go cut the wood. He not only cut it, he also tied it up in logs and neatly brought it. Going over and above expectations and doing much more. What did Rama say to Hanuman? Go find where Sita is and convey this news to her. Did Hanuman stop with that? He found that out. He also went around, gave advice to Ravana, burned down Lanka, got an idea of the various layout of Lanka, the map of Lanka, came with all that information to Rama. Go get the herb. He got the mountain. He got the mountain. Something else is required. There were 3 herbs that were spoken. Vishalyakarani, Sandhani, Mrita Sanjeevani. 3 herbs. Bring Mrita Sanjeevani. Other 3 are important herbs. 3 herbs are given. What will one do? It will detoxify. விஷால்யகரணி அப்படிங்கிறது will detoxify, will remove all toxins from the body. அப்புறம் சந்தானின்னு ஒரு herb that will join broken bones அப்படி வரும். Mrita Sanjeevani will bring the dead back to life or those who are dying back to life. So Lakshmana was dying, need to be brought back to life, so bring Mrita Sanjeevani. அப்படிங்கிற prescription was given. What did Hanuman do? He brought the whole mountain because he said there are so many monkeys that have broken bones. There are so many monkeys that have been poisoned by the arrows of the Rakshasas. Why not bring the mountain itself? The mountain எல்லாருக்கும் benefit. Everybody benefit. Everybody benefited, not just Lakshmana. Yeah. Adan Hanuman would have greatness again. Hanuman's greatness are endless. As we keep going on, one by one, we will find something or the other to praise Hanuman about. அதான் சொல்றோம், ஜெய ஹனுமான் ஞான குண சாகர், ஞான் சாகர், குண் சாகர், மகாவீர் விக்ரம் பஜரங்கி. எல்லா விதத்திலையுமே in every way, physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, என்னென்ன aspects இருக்கு. Physically nobody can be as strong as him. Mentally nobody can be as powerful as him. Emotionally nobody can be as stable as him. Spiritually nobody can be as great as him. எல்லா விதத்திலையுமே in every way Hanuman is the full package. Perfection. அப்படியானால் Hanuman. இல்லையா? அதனால krita krityavat prahrishtaha, having accomplished the task, as though a person who has done his duty fully, he was happy. He was very accomplished, very satisfied. Girivaram Uruvikramaha Prayata, the mighty one. Uruvikramaha, great, valiant person, extraordinary vigor. Hanuman went to Shubham Atisaha, with great auspiciousness, Shubhamati, with wonderful, a pleasing mind, pleasant mind, auspicious mind, he took Rama and Lakshmana to Sugriva. அப்படின்னு இந்த சர்க்கம் முடியுது. We will stop here for today and we will continue again tomorrow. எல்லாமே difficult to find somebody like Hanuman. The glory of Hanuman, all the great ones have spoken. Mahapareva, Kanchi Mahapareva said, if Hanuman is there, then everybody is there eventually. All we have got to do is worship Hanuman. Then what happens? Wherever Hanuman is being worshipped, Rama will come. Along with Rama, Sita will come. Along with Rama, Lakshmana will also come. Bharata, Shatrugna also will come. Anna, Chutta, ellaru vanduruva. So suddenly, if Hanuman, where Hanuman is there is Rama, Lakshmana, Sita, Bharata, Shatrugna, everybody standing around. Where Rama is there, even Shiva and Brahma will be standing around. Where Shiva is there, Ambal will also come. And where Shiva and Parvati, both of them are standing there, then Hanuman, Ganesha will also come. Their son Ganesha will also come. And when Ganesha comes, then all obstacles will be removed. Another problem kadayadu. He will also be there. Ambal will be there to give protection. Shiva will be there. Murugan also will come. Kartikeya also will not be left alone. He will also come. Appadinu orthar vanda oru Hanuman, if he comes, appadina, the entire 33 crore devatas will be present in our house. Appadi ellarum valachu vechirukkaru. He has kept everybody under his control. Appearpata Hanuman, how did he accomplish it? What did he do? Sada Namasmaranam Satatam, he kept on chanting the name of Rama. Considered himself to be the servant of the servant of the servant of the servant. Hanuman did not have even the trace of Ahankara. Hanuman did not have any selfishness in him. Hanuman did not have any pride in him. Hanuman did not have any arrogance in him. What did he lack? What did he not have? Skill. Can there any dakshinyam சொல்றா அந்த மாதிரி கிடையாதுப்பா. There can be nobody like you. When it is skill, whether it is education. He learned Sakshat from Surya Bhagavan himself. His guru was Surya Deva. Surya has the repository of all the Shastras. அப்படின்னு பாகவத மகாத்மியத்துல சொல்றோம். Everything is known to Surya Deva. Such a Surya Deva himself became the guru of Hanuman. Everything Hanuman and Chaturveda Visharadaha சொல்றார். ராமரே சொல்றார். He knows all the Vedas. All the Shastras he knows. All the Vedangas he knows. Whether it is power, who can equal Hanuman in power? In every way, Hanuman is excellent. More than excellent. Even then, pure humility. With all the talents, humility. Namakku talent illame ego. What is the irony of Bina? Hanuman with all talents, with all skills is humble. And we without anything We are egoistic, we are arrogant. I think the only quality we have to feel worthy of being arrogant about is that we are very arrogant. If I talk, what skill do I have? I am very arrogant. Arrogance, nobody can equal me. I have to be arrogant about arrogance. Now we have to learn from Hanuman how to be Vinayam. Vinayam how to be humble. Despite having everything, how to be humble. As we go on through the Ramayana, we will still learn how all these things happen, how Hanuman is so devoted to Rama. How did Hanuman treat Rama as the master? I know a question. If possible, how did Hanuman identify Rama as a Swami? Valmiki didn't explicitly mention it. Dasogam Kausalendrasya Ramasya Akishtakarmanahangra Urvartha Porume, Ur Pramana Porume. Dasogam Kausalendrasya. Avan Swami, Nan Dasan. Idavadaya explicit Shalamudi. Hanuman always thought of himself only as the servant of Rama. That's coverage of Ramadutasya, Ramadasasya, Vanarasya Visheshataha. When he stands in front of Ravana, he says, I will never tell a lie. Yenna, Nan Ramadasan, because I am the slave of Rama. Ramadutan, I am the messenger of Rama. Adhanal I will never tell a lie. Even then he identifies himself strongly with being the servant of Rama. Pay for humility. As we go on, hopefully we will have more such opportunities to delve deeply into Hanuman's gunas. Rama Gunata Aramichom. We started Ramayana by enjoying Rama Guna, Rama's gunas. But then as you go along, you realize Rama is too far away an ideal for us to meet and match. Even father says, can you bring me a glass of water? We will yell at him. All he's asking, can you get me a glass of water? I'm busy. Can't you get your own water? He came running to the forest. Rama came running to the forest because father said go to the forest. We cannot even, resemble even a little bit of what Rama's ideals are when he shows that kind of bhakti to his father and so on and so on. So then luckily for us we stumble upon Hanuman. Not that we are so great and so good that we can compare ourselves to Hanuman. Finally we are meeting the Dasan. Swami pathiye Dasan so far we've been seeing the Lord, we've been seeing the Master, we've been seeing Swami. Who can relate to Swami? We are not Swami. What can we relate to? Who can we relate to? We can relate to Dasa. Aduku Dasan Mandamo. Should we not need the Dasa to come by? Dasa has come. Ramadasa has come. Hanuman has come. Hanuman is our ideal. Hanuman is our goal. Hanuman is our Guru. Hanumatsamayana Guruna. Through his actions, through his behavior, through his conduct, Hanuman showed us how we should also conduct our lives. Papa, Papa. Janaki Kanta Smaranam. Jai Jai Ram Ram. Anjaneya Swami ki. Lokas Shanti 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 Hari Om Tatsa Shri Sai Shvara